minutes ago.
There. Fine. I clicked the button.
Fine. Be like that. All right, quiet on the set. Zoom Room video sponsored by the VMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. In no other frickin' better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, two idiots who misinterpret the news, so you don't have to. The dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of What is this and what are we doing here? A little show called Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we anticipate the latest patch.
Yes, I'm sure there's going to be one coming. Although, has there been notes on that yet? I don't know.
Yeah, there has.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to that. Well, greetings and welcome to Release 89. That's right. Release 89 is live. And we are here to bring you the latest on what's going on, what to expect, new changes, new updates, and all sorts of wild and crazy stuff, including the chicken room? What? I don't know. Huh? What? Chickens? Huh? Clubbed, what's going on? Azazel Reborn, greetings, how are you? And everybody else out there joining us. Let's get things started off by opening up giveaways. You guys and gals know what to do. Exclamation, I love free shit for a chance to win mystery game keys on both streams. And of course, if you want more mystery game keys, you make this little bar move, and we'll go ahead and do more giveaways as that bar moves. Hit us up with a sub, we'll play some marbles, and do a mystery game key, get us to 500 bits. We'll play marbles and also do a raffle for a mystery game key. Donate 300 bits, you'll automatically get a mystery game key from us. And there's Econdis, who shared the news of the updated chicken room, sort of. Something like that? I don't know. What do you want to do first, Jack? You tell me. Tweeterverse, or do we want to do a quick video? You take the pick.
Tweeterverse.
Out to the Tweeterverse, because today we actually have some tweets, unlike yesterday. Not a whole lot, but we have some tweets. Yeah, there was no tweets whatsoever yesterday.
Yeah, so 22
How was your
hours
day
ago.
Yesterday?
Busy. And as you can hear, if you can hear all the beeps and things like that. Yeah. Oh, Econdis is like, Jack, you forgot to open a giveaway. You know what? There it is, just for you. Okay. Now, so out on the Tweetiverse 22 hours ago, a new QA build was published, very close to what will go live tomorrow. Still working on the live build, so still heads down for a while longer. Okay. Yeah.
Next oxymoron? Is that what you call that?
Yeah. Yeah. And now, 2 hours ago, and no issues, and we're open for business. New patch to fix the salvage issue underway.
No issues.
No issues, but here's an issue in the same tweet.
I love this shit, I tell you what. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Can we just face palm now? I mean, please. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sentinel's got the same on. Come on, give me your face palm, Sentinel. Big face palm.
Yeah.
No issues.
There's no issues, but here's a patch to fix things that are broken. But 35 minutes ago, good news is the build is just finishing up now. Probably an hour to get it uploaded and live. Bad news, it breaks Lua integration. Salvage fix is more important though, so we're going to push it ASAP and start a patch to fix Lua for this evening.
Lua? What's that?
Well, this is a tick release.
Yeah. I've got an even funnier one for you coming down the pipe that I came across today, and I think you're just really gonna get a kick out of it when we get there. It wobbles the mind is one of them things that happens, and again, we'll have to get there unless you want to jump directly to it, but I think we should do the video first before we do that.
Is it a chicken room or is it not? I gotta
is
go
it
back
not
to
a
that
chicken?
Message.
It's a room with a chicken, that much I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. There is a chicken.
Man, I'm gonna be so crestfallen if this chicken isn't the key. Part of me really wants it to be the chicken. And not just because I want to figure it out, we'll figure it out eventually. I just really want the secret to be don't kill the chicken.
Kill the chicken. Really hard to see with that night sight.
The secret is don't kill the chicken.
Yep.
It's open. Okay, don't loot it. Don't loot it. We'll fall through. So, or maybe we won't. Maybe you don't fall through until you kill the chicken. But this is the first little area. He said there'd be buffs in here. This one's floating a little high, but this is a Blessing of the Stack Tamer. Stack Tamer? 5 tame level, +2 tame taunt power, +50 tame creature strength for 4 hours. Oh, whoa. Okay, the 5 tame bonus is 7 days, so it's a full week. Then you get a full day of the 0.2 tame taunt power, and then you get 4 hours of the 50 tame creature strength. That's really cool. So it's a split level buff. That's pretty cool. And look at the pig's just loving it. Look at him. He's paralytic with joy. There he goes. Who knows where this one goes? What's that say? Oh, it's one of those weird word ones. I don't know where that leaves. We'll leave that one for now, I guess. That portal, unless someone wants to try it.
But that's right. There's a room. This is the Rise expansion that's happening out there, and that comes from, who is that? Coswald, who did that video. Coswald's been doing quite a few of those.
Coswald did it. But the cool thing is that there is that buff that's available. It is not the chicken room. It is a room with a chicken.
The room with a chicken. Yeah. Meanwhile, folks have been clamoring for the chicken room to be a dungeon add-on so that people can have a replica of the original chicken room that had a chicken, a chair, and a light in it. Yeah. Three
And that's
items
it.
in, and that was it in a room. And we should get the chicken room put in. I mean, how hard could it be? You've already created it. All you got to do is make it attachable to a dungeon. Sentinel says maybe a return of the dragon egg room. Ah, yes, the dragon
Oh,
cave.
the dragon cave that they removed entirely from the game because of whatever.
Yeah, we still don't know why they removed that back in the day. And Azazel says, why a chicken room? Azazel,
The
chicken room
first
was the
developed room.
very first room ever when you were able to log in for the first time ever into the game. You came
Release
into a
1.
room that was just a room with a chicken, a light, and a chair, just a proof of concept thing, which was the original room before the rest of the world in the game was built. So for many people, it holds special memories. I never saw the chicken room. I didn't come until release 13 when we went live daily. This was when it was going on live only for weekends and testing way back in 2013. I didn't get here till the end of 2013, again, release 13. Like a first line stand up comedian. Just something like that. What do you do with the chicken and the light? Nothing. It was just proof. You could toggle the light. You could sit in the chair, and I think you could kill the chicken. But that was,
No, because combat hadn't been implemented yet.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't even do that. You couldn't even.
I think the first iteration of combat was like release 8 or something like that, and that was Owl's Nest zone.
Yeah. And Red Art 404 says it's great to see this game still has a community. I haven't played this for years. Might have to check it out again. Last I played was 2016ish. Well, dude, this is a totally different game from what you might remember back in 2016.
It's a game.
Totally different game. But meanwhile, we got some idiot blocking the new stuff here because he's got to stand right in plain view of everything.
The vase.
The new vases, new jewelry boxes are the new subscriber rewards. These are inlaid jewelry boxes. Each one is an actual container holding 300 items. And then 3 new vases for deco that you can see here. Full of lilies. I wonder if they named it after Lily. Oh, we can say that.
But yes.
Squeeze chicken, egg pops out. That would be a fun one, BT. That would be really fun. Move that back there. There we go.
BT is going to be the person out there fertilizing that egg.
That's right. The game with lots of reading. Yes.
Okay.
Read,
so the real question
read.
Is that Econda summoning all the chickens that are no longer on the lot?
Most likely. Most likely the case. Why don't they come on the lot? I don't get it.
I don't know. He's summoning them on the lot, and then they're just being. Maybe it's NPC limit or something. I don't know. But yes, those are all there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you should have some NPC room left here, don't we? On this lot. Hey, you got room for 4 more NPCs on this lot, so it's not an NPC lot limit.
Man, I have no idea. Okay, so
Torque, thank you for the host.
Let's go over to the non-weekly update.
The non-weekly updates.
Yes.
Which you will find listed under weekly updates.
Weekly
I guess I have to scroll all the way back up because I was perusing this.
So Avatar's update number 424. Play release 89 now. Obsidian Panopticon revealed. The Rise was
Panopticon.
expanded. Crafted gear and artifact updates, UE improvements, latest news Q&A live stream Friday, and more messages.
All right, first thing I want you to do is hold on here. Which one was it? Was it the Bug Brigade testing directives? I think it was.
What? What are you talking about?
In this list here, you'll see the reveal, 89 patch notes, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But if you go down to Bug Brigade
Bug
testing
Brigade?
directives, yeah, just we're gonna jump down there real quick.
Okay. So how far do you want me to read it all, or
No, is just gonna say the Bug Brigade was established to do blah blah blah. It's back up and running for 2 months now, and volunteers getting into as was recently announced on Twitter. And click that post. Yeah, because recently announced in October of 2020. Yeah, last year, recently announced, we're gonna make it a bug fix release. Is one of the conundrums, bad copy paste here, and a lot of other bad copy paste because in here, of course, QA testing directives for the upcoming mount system. Maybe we should update this stuff when we do weekly, monthly updates, instead of just copying and pasting it. Because the mount system is old. Matter of fact, I just handed out a couple mounts to some players today who were lacking and got those out. Fried chicken. There you go. But I had to get a chuckle as I was reading this that, I thought there might be some interesting new stuff there, but no, just an old copy and paste with a lot of old news there. So can we get that updated, please? Or can we proofread these to make sure that we're not showing last year's news in it? Because,
never.
Yeah.
That would be like updating the thing for weekly updates to actually be updates.
Yeah, it's hard to do the news when you got no damn information. You know what I'm saying? It's just a pitch rough, but you know what? Two idiots happen to manage it somehow. I don't know how, but we do.
Yeah, it's kind of like updating things like who owns Shroud of the Avatar, who produces it, who does what the actual relationships are.
All that fun stuff.
But yes, yeah.
The Obsidian Panopticon revealed, as Jack answers some news.
Then after that, where was I? Another amazing game release. A brand new adventure scene added for episode 2 access holders. Also, the Rise adventure scene has been expanded significantly. Players will discover new challenges whilst delving deeper into this sinister labyrinth. Artifacts, changes, and balance have begun, and crafted gear items have received their initial round of improvements in an ongoing series of changes to increase the appeal of crafted gear. So many fixes and user interface improvements are live. Avatars for those wishing to participate in blah, 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 blah. Let's skip down to the Obsidian Panopticon.
I tried.
Because for those of you that don't know, a Panopticon is essentially a jail with multiple tiers or
the round
things
prison
going offset. So that way you can have a single guard in the middle and then watch everything. Okay. Ready your weapons and gather your spell components. The Obsidian Panopticon has been discovered deep within the icy reaches of Mistringer upon the easternmost island of Slagenhood.
So the islands actually have names now?
Slanghood.
I didn't know the islands had names.
Slanghood?
I thought it was I just thought it was Mistrender.
Hold on. I'm going to pronounce this the Laz method. Slangy.
Flange hood.
No. Slangy.
Slockin' hood. Hoodie.
Available
Hoodie.
to episode 2 access holders. The ancient prison, controlled by the obsidian elves of Misringer, contains unspeakable dangers.
Fucking elves. More fucking elves.
It should only be one fucking elf in the middle. And he should, yeah.
And he'll kill everybody.
And he kills everything.
Slongy hoodie. There you go, Bridge Troll.
Slongy hoodie. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Crossfire Bugseye. Except the guard probably sits in his chair and only observes half of it at one time.
He does something.
I don't know. I actually just went out there to market today. That's all, and notice that be careful and look up. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Yes, and the Obsidian Panopticon is another fantastic addition to the ever-growing library of available Episode 2 content. Oh, man, when you can count the Episode 2 content on your hand, please don't try to say that imply that there's a ton. As the year unfolds, more and more locations will be revealed, and more Episode 2 story elements and quests will be added to the game. In the coming years, additional loot items will become available in this new scene, to include new recipes for imbued gems, which attach to crafted gear gem sockets. We hope you enjoy this new adventure scene. So much more new content is on the horizon, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned to Lunch for Laz and Jack for the latest unauthorized information.
Yes. Release 89 patch notes are live. Below are a list of the updates that are live as of release 89 in the game. Shroud of the Avatar. In our TikTok development.
Bridge Troll has a question for us. We don't have the @ question.
No.
Are those new 300 item boxes craftable? That's right.
No.
Yep. Well, these are actually rewards, so I don't expect to see these in the store until next week. Although, let's take a look. Are they actually in the store today? I'll be curious.
Possibly.
Because I've seen that happen. Now. No. Not available. Not available in the store. And I'm sure not crafting. Yeah. Small 300 item boxes. Don't we have some of them?
You have some gift boxes that you can craft, but I think those only hold 150 items.
Yeah.
But let's see. In our TikTok development cycle, this is a new content improvement and bug fixes month.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm under the person wearing the Roman centurion armor.
I see below our list of updates.
Yes, the second sentence in that one.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so this is the first talk we have had since we've gone from the TikTok release. Remember, it went tick, tick, talk.
I thought it was tick, 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 tick.
Well, it was actually tick, 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 tick. Tick, tick. Tick, 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 tick.
Tina's got it's a TIOC release.
Talk.
It's a TIOC release.
Followed by tick that we know of so far. But yes. Let's see. Crafting, decoration gear, and consumable changes. New durability standards have been applied to all newly crafted gear, whether it be an upgraded artifact or a purely crafted item. So with all those improvements to durability, are they going to actually make things actually break?
I would bet good money that that's not going to be the case. They're just going to now last longer. And I believe the idea behind this, at least the way I see it, is so that you can get those enchantments without winding up with a piece of equipment that has a durability of 10. I think that's the only reason why they've done this.
Hey, man, something with a durability of 10 is still usable.
For ages, yeah.
For a long time, yeah. These new standards are a result of adding in the 50 durability, formerly offered with exceptional crafts, directly into the base durability values of each item. Artifacts now feature slightly lower durability standards than crafted gear and will degrade about 10% more quickly.
Not much.
Let us introduce you to Shroud math, where's the decimal point? Any newly crafted item, newly looted item, or newly combined artifact will feature the durability and durability damage multipliers as indicated below.
Well, let's tell them about it. Don't just breeze through it. You know, we got time to fill here, brother. So you know,
we got a lot of news to cover, man, and we got
a lot of days to cover. So don't worry about it. We're not. These are the patch notes. These are the patch notes. So
we got to get through these patch notes at some point in time.
Hey, we never even got through last month's patch notes, so don't even go there, buddy. Don't even go there.
Because we have to get on from patch notes to patches and all those hot fix notes. But yes, base durability for everything is pretty much over 100 for artifacts. Helm 130, chest 200, gloves 130, legs 175, boots 130, belt 150. Then if you compare that to crafted gear, where the helm's at 15 more, a chest is 20 more.
Slightly more for crafted gear than artifacts, although artifacts used to have. I thought artifacts. Let me see. My old artifacts shouldn't have changed, should they?
No, they should not.
So if I look for my Ring of Jones, for example, where would I find that?
I can just look at my leather quiver of jealousy.
Is my durability on those was max 50. So max 50 is now and those are on rings. Let's see, rings are now 130.
And my Envy longbow is 100 out of 100. So yeah,
I'm just looking at the old durabilities here. I got to bring this up so you can see that. So max durability was 50 on these artifacts. So rings will now have a durability of 130. Of course, more likely than not, you're going to have to give them a repair before you get them because they don't drop with max durability.
Well, like some of them do.
Very rarely, unless that's a new change that comes in here. I won't expect them to come with max durability, but be nice.
Okay.
What's this? Kodo repair price is now $250. Also,
what? Exceptional crafting results will now provide the following bonuses instead of plus 50 durability. Weapons with critical exceptional success rate receive 0.25% or 5% for two-handed weapons. Bonus to weapon durability effectiveness. Armor and miscellaneous gear items with critical exceptional success will now receive a 1% bonus to armor durability effectiveness. Shields with critical exceptional success receive a +5 bonus to shield durability effectiveness.
So real quick here, let me just pose this question because back here, 50 durability formerly offered with exceptional crafts directly into the durability. So are we saying that we're getting that 50 automatically, and then if you get the
Well,
exceptional, you'll get an additional 50 on that exceptional?
No. It's instead of 50 durability, exceptional
I don't know.
Is that that's what it says.
The new standards are a result of adding in 50 durability formerly offered with exceptional crafts. Doesn't say anything about not getting it.
So exceptional crafting results now provide the following bonuses instead of 50 durability.
Yeah.
It says it very clearly.
Then I don't get it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, hold on. Newly crafted, newly looted, or newly combined will feature that. But it doesn't say anything about the exceptional. And that's what I'm asking about. If you make an exceptional, are you going to get that 50 plus durability still with the exceptional?
Scroll back up to the very, very first bullet point. New durability standards have been applied to all newly crafted gear.
Right.
Whether it be an upgraded artifact or a purely crafted item. These new standards are a result of adding in the 50 durability formerly offered with the exceptional crafts directly into the base durability values. So everything has it.
So everything is an exceptional durability then, is what they're saying.
Okay. Here. So instead of, if you have an exceptional craft, instead of it automatically adding to the durability, now it's going to add one of a type of bonus. For weapons with critical exceptional success, now receive plus 2.5% for one-handed or 5% bonus to the weapon durability effectiveness. So the bonus is now being applied to durability effectiveness.
Let's just make things really hard for new folks, I tell you, and us old folks who just.
Yeah. So now they are less likely to take damage slightly. Yes. Then adjustments were made to the base stats of crafted items to provide more uniformity across weapons within the same category. Also, crafted items received various stat increases as to become more competitive with artifact weaponry. In an upcoming, I hate the announcement of, hey, this is what we're planning to do in this release.
Oh yeah, patch. You know that.
Well, I mean, but we have no idea when this is going to come. But in an upcoming continuation of balance work for artifacts to be revealed in release 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 97, many artifact weaponry base values will diminish slightly. Yeah.
Huh? Okay. I'm confused now.
I think they realized that the artifact durability that they've already created was way too high, and then they're going to go back and reduce them later on.
Again, then why? Then why even bother? I mean,
as it says right here, in the future, many artifact weaponry base values will diminish slightly.
So I just, again, why bother boosting them if they're going to diminish them later on down? Yeah, that again, I just don't get it. Go get it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But the next bullet point is just another question.
Yeah.
Here's the answer.
Then
That's referring to damage, crit, etc., not durability. And that's coming from, I believe, Elgarian himself. What's up, Elgarian?
What?
Community of the Avatar.
What's referring to? What are we talking about?
What we were just talking about. The artifact-based weaponry values will diminish slightly.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So not got to do
Everything
with durability
but.
is saying. Yes.
Yeah. Edit that. Make it clearer. Then after that, Elgarian, how's it going? Time to continue. Let's see. Oh, Epic Aunt went from 80 to 40 attunement. Okay, let's see. Where am I looking at now? All existing artifacts that have tiers common through legendary only, already present in player inventories and storage, are now considered legacy artifacts. Their tooltip descriptions indicate instructions on how these items can be utilized going forward.
Ooh,
the legacy artifact tooltip descriptions are as follows. This is a legacy version of this artifact, but it can be still equipped as is. To use this artifact in upgraded recipes, it must be salvaged to receive a low durability variant of the newer artifact version. That low durability variant can be used in upgrade recipes, and it can also be salvaged for ancient essences.
Okay, so then I
Do
gotta say,
not scrap more than one at a time. Yes. And from the community.
yeah, what happens when you scrap one at a time?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wait for it. So let's go look in our inventory real quick for.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and I was gonna say.
Well, it's easy. Just look at your BMC ring.
I did. I was looking at that, but Flubbit says he has several thousand artifacts that he now needs to salvage. So you got to salvage those in order to get the new version of them.
Let's see. I have to go find a. Where is something? All my stuff says common or not. Without doing it, like all of my artifacts. I guess they were automatically. I don't have any that would apply.
Yeah, any artifact you got, any of the rings or anything on you, you should have those. You see that in the tooltip.
Well, my ring of the BMC does not have that.
Yeah, I was gonna say my ring of luck doesn't have that. Does this apply to the ring of luck, or did that just get skipped over?
Yeah, like the BMC ring does not have it, and I got it like the week that it came out. It's just listed as a common item. So I
really?
don't have.
Mine actually says it's a legacy version.
What?
It's in the tooltip, Jack, not the name.
Yeah, the tooltip.
Well, wait, hold on. Now I need to go enable tooltips. Where is tooltips?
Just hover over it, or hit your comma.
Well, if I hover over it, it's oh, this is a legacy version of the artifact. Why doesn't it say it in the actual name? Why in the description?
So you're saying that it should say legacy next to it?
Yeah, so that way I can do a search on my inventory that said legacy, and it would show up. That would be a good thing to do there, Elgarian. Because otherwise, I'm not paying attention to my tooltip to see that this is a legacy version. Yeah, we need some in-game enhancement request.
Non-tiered artifacts do not need legacy versions. Okay.
Yes, but let's go.
And he says he was thinking of putting a L in brackets after him. That might really help out a lot of folks. To do that, I don't know how hard that would be.
So Laz,
yes.
What's the difference between a parenthesis and a bracket?
Parentheses, brackets, right? Oh no, that's quotes.
Parentheses, brackets are the square ones.
Oh, same shit.
And then braces are the curly ones.
Different shapes.
Quotes, double quotes, single quotes, middle fingers. Then after that, where were we at? The reason there are new versions of the same artifacts as well as because blah, 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 is because if 50 durability was added to gear items already present in the game, which had previously received an old exceptional bonus, would receive an extra 50 durability and be Shroud math to have an infinite amount of durability. And since artifacts are used in recipes, when's the last time you broke a piece of gear and it got destroyed? Never? Oh, yeah.
Well, I've broken it, but it never got destroyed. You can just take and patch it and throw a repair kit on it and fix it right back up. Oh, yeah. I think if you're paying attention to your weapons and the little icon comes up that says that your gear is damaged, if you don't fix it by the time it hits 0 durability, it should crumble in your hands and go poof and take it out of the game. But that's just, that's just me.
Okay, and I've got 3 unread messages here. Okay, then after that, old versions of epic artifacts were not added to this legacy salvage concept since they are not utilized in upgraded recipes. They will still salvage into essences as expected. Non-tiered artifacts such as Kabbalist hoods and Kabbalist weaponry, as well as items such as the Torch of Jarek, still feature the same salvage results as before and have not yet been tiered. So if players wish to hold off salvaging these a bit longer, you'll soon be able to combine them or salvage for components, but no new salvage results for these items were added. Artifact upgrade recipes now require ancient essences. Common to uncommon requires 1. Uncommon to rare requires 2. Rare to legendary requires 4. Legendary to epic requires 6. And rare, legendary, and epic artifacts now yield fewer essences when salvaged.
Okay, so now
all those rings of luck.
So now what he's saying is we actually need to have ancient essence in order to combine them as a fuel, as it may be, or a catalyst, or
that is correct.
And can we get an idea of what the fuel is? I know that when we made the combinable upgrades, if you broke them down, you would get 2 essences, 3 essences, 4 essences, which didn't make any sense for the amount of rings that you had to use or the amount of items to use, because if you broke them down individually, you got a shit ton more ancient essence than if you broke them down once they were combined. So that never made sense to me. But
hold on. Econdis is talking about how your weapons and armor, when they get down to 0, are ineffective. When it gets down to 0, it should disappear. It should completely break. It should not still be something that's equipable. It should disappear, not be repairable ever. As soon as it hits 0, it is gone. Poof. Bye-bye.
Poof. Bye. This would really help with those smiths out there who need to sell gear, because again, only time I ever have upgraded my gear, changed my gear, is
Not 0.25. As soon as that gear hits 0,
yeah, if you let it get to
because
0, it goes. Yeah.
yeah, it's gone. It doesn't matter if it's like got 30,000 durability. As soon as it hits 0, it's gone. It's out of here.
Now you get down to 1, you can still take it to your table, put the repair on it, bring your durability back up, and of course you lose durability every time you do this. For everybody out there, if you didn't know that, but the only time I've ever changed equipment is only when I went looking for newer equipment to be better than what I've got. I've never actually lost a piece of equipment or gotten its durability so low that it couldn't be repaired and used. So that sounds painfully immersive. Absolutely. Again, we hear people always complaining that the crafters out there, especially of weapons and armor like that. If you go out there and look, there's just metric shit tons of it out
Tons?
there in the world. Metric shit tons, not just tons. Metric shit tons, and I have no use for new stuff because it never breaks. So I never have to go buy new stuff. And again, I just I saw who was it earlier today? Indrid. Indrid was out selling a whole bunch of weapons and stuff over to Theo because, and so much so that she was overloaded going to the bank or going to Theo. That I saw her chatting in zone chat, and she's like, "I'm walking this slow because I don't have a horse." So I ran and gave Indrid a horse to help move that stuff. But yeah, be nice to see this stuff disappear when it breaks. Just this gives the crafters more incentive to craft equipment, and it takes gold. Well, I don't know if it really takes gold out of the economy because it just trades hands when you buy it off somebody else. But yeah, that would just make a world better for those crafters out there to get stuff moving and get item count out of the world and slow things down a little bit. So you don't always have that uber build. And again, I know the crafters are going to say, well, I don't like the random craft, but that is what it is. Again, another system that's been asked for and talked about is giving crafters the ability to pick and choose what it is they want to put on certain crafted gear. So if you're looking for death gear, instead of getting a random stat when you're making your craft, I shouldn't say that. Death gear is actually socketing, isn't it? But for if you're looking for other stats that come from crafting, it would be nice to be able to put the stats that you want on it instead of waiting for the random generation.
Damn Skippy
what
there,
I'm trying
Aaron.
to say.
I have no idea what
Aaron
you're
say?
saying. I wasn't paying attention to any of it.
You never pay
everyone
attention.
else should. Don't pay attention to any of it.
Crafters would like to be able to craft items with specific stats, is what I'm saying. TLDR.
Oh, get rid of the RNG is what you're saying?
Get rid of the RNG, absolutely. 3.
RNG, yes.
3.
Well, that's where we need gear to decay and disappear and break. I personally think like the artifacts, they're old, decrepit. They should break after a few uses. Make them something special.
Something special.
Yeah, grandmasters should be grandmasters. Don't get them on that. No, don't do that.
Yeah, don't even get me started on.
Yeah.
100 should not be grandmaster.
Yeah.
Let's
skip to the next one.
On that point, real quick, is I believe this should be tied directly to the skill level. So the higher your skill level, the better chance you have at picking what you want to put on it. That's all I'm going to say on that. Okay, I won't go into the soapbox today. Still waiting on Chris to craft us a soapbox that we can give away that we can make and give away to people as prizes and stuff. But maybe one day we'll get a soapbox. Does the store sell non-degrading molds yet? No. Although that's another thing that's been asked for is the Kodo store version of ingot molds that don't decay. That cost real money.
Yeah.
Be nice. But moving right along.
No one's ever asked for that.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Bulgarian went, neat. Yeah.
What? That's only been asked for 5 years.
Yeah, for ingot molds, all the molds, basically. Molds of prosperity. There you go, Econdis. That's what it would be.
Yeah. Cheap, easy, and
Aaron, what another one is the soapbox when you stand upon it to do your soapbox hurts the longer you stay on it. I like that one.
The only problem is if you use it in town, you're never going to die because it doesn't ding you fast enough. So it should hurt everybody around you as you stand on it.
And absolutely, one of the big things we talk about all the time, Elgarian, is the lack of gold sinks. We really believe that changing the taxes on housing was a bad move for the gold sink. As well, here's another one. If you haven't heard this one yet, and let's get back over into the game screen. We've seen requests for people who have loads of lots who don't check their lot status mostly, that if they have tax credit on their lots, tax credit should automatically pay rents so that their houses don't fall if they have tax credit to pull from, something you might be able to look at or might want to look at and add to a wish list item, so that if people have houses that are taxable, let me just go ahead and put that in that area, because I have a couple of them still. Most everything I've got is tax free, but I've got a whole crap ton of tax credit here that if I forgot for some reason to not pay my taxes, as long as I had tax credit added there, it would pull from the tax credit and automatically pay the lot taxes on those lots. I don't know if that would be hard to implement, not hard to implement, but we know a couple friends who were here. Who was it? I forget who it was. Just about a week or so ago.
Lost their house.
Lost their house. Or the other one is that if the house falls, it goes into the magic mover if you have a magic mover slot available. If you don't pay your rent.
Open your door in 7 days or it falls. And all the loot drops on the ground.
For everybody to come get.
In danger of collapsing. I must consider my sins. Everything else, but mundane items such as rusty spatulas, beakers, flask jars, ceramic bowls, paintings, maps, etc., can now be salvaged. All of your trash can be salvaged.
A+.
Salvage your junk.
Does that mean we can salvage signposts, and all that good stuff too? Are those added to the list?
Maybe. Go test it out. But the quartz chunk has been renamed to quartz and added to many glass item salvage results. Quartz will now be utilized in upcoming recipes.
Nice.
Then all mundane items now feature a tooltip description to indicate the uses for the item. An example would be this item can be sold, used as decoration, or salvaged at a carpentry station for wood scraps, canvas fabric, or various other items. Mundane loot items have been all received slightly increased gold values, and Kelly's players still want to vendor trash them.
Even nicer. Because I get a lot of that stuff when I go out hunting, and I've probably got a bag of stuff around, a couple of bags of stuff floating around that it could just vendor trash, but I have a box called drop box in several locations. When I'm overloaded, I just go and dump stuff in the drop boxes, and I come back to them later.
Here, make our lives easy. The gold value attached to an item in game should match what the vendor pays for it.
Huh? Isn't that how it works?
Nope. Oh, I might be. I need to refresh. Okay, I refreshed.
Yeah, I refreshed this morning, so.
I refreshed again. Yeah, mundane items have all received slightly kits. Still one regardless. Some mundane items available on NPC merchants have either been removed from merchants or had their purchase price increase to discourage mass purchasing salvaging of NPC merchant items. Let them do it. It's just scrap. A new crafting material known as bone powder has been added to the game, which will be utilized in many upcoming recipe additions to the game. Bone powder is obtained by salvaging various bones, which drop as loot.
Bones.
Yes. I love how corpse wax is rendered fat. Then you've got bone powder. So we've got cannibalism. We just don't know it.
Yeah, we've got cannibals.
Oh. So it wasn't just scrap as I read.
When we gonna see gold and silver scraps? Any ETA on that?
Canvas,
Keep
fabric,
reading.
or various other items. What?
I'll keep reading.
No. Many mundane items have had their names changed to better describe their appearance to help differentiate them with other mundane items and to provide more flexibility in how these items can be utilized or for salvage or upcoming improvements to their purpose. An example of this would be green spice jar was renamed to jar of green powder, which affords more flexibility in salvage results since powder is less specific than spice.
Interesting.
Many mundane items missing from loot have been added to lower tier loot tables. More trash. Several additional mundane items have never before been available to players have been added to lower tier loot tables. Is bone powder what you get when you use Viagra, mortal, and pestle? When you a Viagra, mortal, and pestle. Come on, use Viagra in a mortar and pestle. Yeah, that would be much better. Thank you, Tina, for fixing your own stuff. Yes, it is exactly what that is.
Check your messages.
Oh, I have messages. After many mundane items, salvaging mundane items that are stolen yield slightly lower primary results and have a much smaller chance to provide a special. Why? A stolen green cloth bolt will provide 1 to 2 fabric scraps as its primary result, with a much less chance to provide items like threads and actual bolts of cloth. Why? While the looted version provides 1 to 3 fabric scrap as its primary result and has a considerably higher chance to provide a special salvaging result.
Special salvaging results. Interesting.
Gold and
but you know
silver.
what time it is?
No, we got this one.
Did you not read the message?
And I said I did.
You didn't answer.
No.
Oh.
I said no. You weren't paying attention.
No, I wasn't.
Gold and silver goblets now provide many more gold and silver scraps. Stolen versions of these goblets provide significantly less gold and silver scraps, but they are still worthwhile to steal if you happen to pass by one.
Hold on. I didn't know you could craft gold and silver goblets. I thought the only way to get them...
Gold and silver scrap in game now. Yes. That is what that means, Sentinel. Gold and silver scrap is available.
Right.
By the way, guys, you get it from salvaging gold and silver rings that you crafted too.
Yeah, but not for nothing. That was just the amount of gold and silver gone into a ring to break it down and make scraps just financially doesn't make any sense. First
I
off,
didn't say it made sense. I just said you're bitching that
yeah.
it wasn't there, but it is.
Well, again, if I've got to put 4 gold ingots in to get 3 gold scraps, I'm sorry, that's not scrap. That's just I
It would be
understand that
one
we've
scrap.
had it, but yeah, we're looking for ways to get scraps
More.
like wood scrap in the thousands, so that when you want to make pulp, you can use scrap, or you can use um, because if you need 12 scrap to make things, getting
Uh,
2 and 3 scrap out of something that costs 4 or 5 ingots
so
just isn't feasibly, it doesn't make sense, is basically what I'm
the
saying.
one thing that I will say is that the difference between a looted item versus a stolen item yielding different results. It doesn't belong to you in the first place because you didn't purchase it, you stole it.
But my question is, and
It's
again,
all
I
stolen.
did not know, can you craft a gold and silver goblet?
Maybe. I don't know.
No,
I always thought those were looted items, so that's my question. Uh, and do you get gold and silver goblets as loot? I don't think I've ever seen one as loot. So stolen versions
yes, you do.
provide significantly less gold, but I thought that was the
Yeah.
only way to get them was to steal them. Is all what I'm saying. So I'm
Well,
looking for some clarification on that.
all items that are taken from that you did not purchase are stolen. That's all I got to say.
Technically.
Um,
But this
But
instance
box
is
try.
closing in 60 minutes, and we are over time. It is way past time for us to be out
You
of
know what?
here early.
Box Try is getting himself a copy of Space Rangers HD: A War Apart.
Space Rangers HD. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Closing the giveaway. Because time flies when we're having fun. Picking a winner.
$14.99.
And Raluca AG, congratulations. You are the winner of today's giveaway. Let's see what
Oh,
Raluca's
shit.
got himself a copy of. That didn't sound good.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta go. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Jack's got a meeting. While I find out what Raluca's got. Raluca's got himself a copy of F1 2018 on Steam. Congratulations, Raluca. And thank you all for joining us here today on NBNN. We'll be back with more tomorrow with the latest on patch notes, updates, and stuff. And we'll cover more of that on tomorrow's show. Till then, I'm Laz. Jack had a run. $24.99 for Raluca on F1 2018. Congratulations to you. And we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.